Hey, so I want to check with everybody today, and I want to ask you a question. How's your heart? How's your heart doing? I went to the doctor yesterday, and he's like, "Hey, you not too bad looking for a fat guy." He always says that to me, right? And I'm like, "Hey, I'm doing better. I'm working out. I'm watching what I eat. I'm losing weight." He's like, "Yeah, good, good. Let's check your blood pressure. Let's check your pulse and see how your heart's doing." And physically, we got to stay up on that, right? We got to make sure physically our heart is in good shape. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, how's your heart? How's it doing? Are you doing well, not physically in your heart, but spiritually in your heart? Jesus says this, hey, the law says don't commit adultery. But I tell you, if you've already looked at a woman with lust in your heart, you've already committed adultery in your heart. And then he says this. He says, if your right eye causes you to sin, you know what you should do? You should gouge it out, because it's better that you get rid of part of your body than to go to hell. He says, and if your right hand causes you to sin, chop it off, throw it away. Because if part of your body causes you to sin, it's better to chop off that part of your body than to go to hell. Now, Jesus isn't really telling us to poke our eye out or chop our hand off. There'd be a lot of pirates walking around, right? Basically, what he's saying is this. Listen, if you've got something in your life that is causing you to sin, get rid of it. It's hurting your heart. It's making you be less than what God calls you to be. And there are things in our lives that we kind of, we become Christians and we love God and we want to follow him and we love Jesus. But we hold on to some of those things that, kind of like we're in our past and we've grown accustomed to them, and we kind of want to keep that stuff, even though we know it kind of pulls us away from God. And Jesus is saying, listen, get rid of that stuff. Get rid of that stuff, because it's only dragging you down. It's only affecting your faith. Get closer to God. Get rid of all that junk that you keep dragging around with you that pulls you away from the one that loves you with an eternal love. May God continue to pour out his grace, mercy, and blessings on each and every one of us until we get to meet again. Amen. Amen.